that's good. That's good coffee. Yo, welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome. Doodle Boy says hello. Yo, Doodle Boy, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, and sit on down. So the appointed time has come. I have watched the FNAF movie. That's why I've had a lie-in. I was up till like like 10:30 at night. But yeah, I've seen the FNAF movie. The second FNAF movie, that is. We went to the cinema yesterday. Spectacular, absolutely spectacular. But the good thing is, I know where everything goes now. So yeah. So yeah, this is good. This is good. So unfortunately, because I've had to have a bit of a lie-in, the next episode will be tomorrow, but it will be like back to back to back episodes. So what we're going to do is we'll do the storeroom, plus the rest of the hallway, then the kitchen, and then we're going to do these rooms. Okay, I need your help with this, because I have found out through, first my brother, and then figuring out through the movie itself, that the actual rooms here are not shown. Which is crazy, in my opinion. But again, we got to make do. We got to make do with what we got. And the other thing is that the way the movie is filmed. So the scene goes that there's a scene at the start which goes place in here. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it ends in here and then it cuts over here. And yet I know that this ride is here in between, which is confusing. So I'm just gonna go on the caution of this like film editing, and it was just a mistake. So yeah. Yo, welcome everybody. How's everyone doing? Hello. Hello. Anybody home? Barry says, I love how your kitchen hallway doesn't connect to the yellow rabbit scene. Yeah, honestly, I've seen the movie, and okay, this is what they do, Barry. This is why it's been so confusing for us. They cut into here, and then they cut into the other side of the pizzeria as like a way to like confuse people, which is really strange, because I know in the layout there's this ride here, but it shows her somehow making her way over. So I'm going to keep the hallway where it is. I'm going to chalk it up to just movie logic, and we're just going to make a little room in here. Wasn't there a map of the place in the movie in the office? Well, yeah. So, that's what I'm basing it off, plus blog pictures. Because obviously we have Mangle's Cave over here. Now, just to clarify, this is the, sort of work in progress one. The hallway is L-shaped. No, it's this way. So they've clipped out certain bits of the pizzeria, which I don't know why. Because there's nothing that happens okay. This area over here, this little pizza thing that employees walk through at the opening scene, there's nothing in here. You don't see all that is. So I'm going to put a bathroom in here. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because otherwise where would they would just poo in a river, would they? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right, got that all done. Right, let's go. Right, let us begin. So, oh, cramp, like cramp. Oh, that hurt. So yeah, we'll finish off with the kitchen. We're gonna do maybe a bit of a long stream today. Obviously I'm not doing an upload today, so I'm gonna make it count for you guys. Hopefully finish this build and then obviously port it over in episodes and whatnot. So yeah. But yeah, I have seen the FNAF movie now. I can die happy. Thank God. Hello, Wasabi. Yo, boom. How you doing? Oh, pardon me. Okay, we're gonna make this table a bit taller. Okay, so if he's over there washing, we'll put a few sinks over here. Doing good, how about you? I'm doing good, I'm doing fine. I watched the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie yesterday. Absolutely phenomenal. Critics can go, like, shove their reviews up their arse, if I'm going to be completely honest. How did the new FNAF movie went? Honestly, Bailey, I would give it a oh my god, a 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The only reasons I say it's not higher is because I feel, now obviously this isn't anything against Scott, but I do feel the script was rushed. In the way that it was, the pacing was a bit off, but apart from that, you know, I'm happy. You know, I'm not going to complain. Nice, not really into it, but glad you enjoyed. Thank you. Obviously the set pieces were incredible. Yeah, I know, Bailey. I nearly duked myself into it, but I didn't. So yeah. Okay, we'll have a few pizza boxes over here. Okay, well, yeah, we'll just have some random green stuff, like cleaning agents. Like so. And then we'll have some icing frames for like meat. And what annoying number. You know what I mean, I'm not saying it. Playing GTA 4 at the moment. Nice. But yeah, I definitely see, if you're a FNAF fan, go see it. If you don't know what FNAF is about, you will be confused. That's the best way I can describe it. You will be confused, and that's okay. That's okay. It wasn't really made for normal people. I'm almost certain. No, I have no clue, honestly. That's fair. I'm not saying it. Yeah, so there was a lot of good Easter eggs. A lot of them my brothers didn't catch, but I did. I was like, oh! I actually don't know what FNAF is. No, dungeon. Get out. That's good. I love the spooky robot game. Indeed, doodle boy. Yo, has anyone seen the FNAF movie? What do you guys think of it? Okay, right. Yeah, so I'll just put in a the legendary Freddy plush. Yeah, I saw that. Well, yeah, absolute cinema. I agree. Now I will say this, for the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 movie, I just hope take their time, let him cook. Because I think the only downside to this film was that some of the script was rushed. And it did affect the pacing, and that's literally my only complaint about the film. I'm waiting for the new Mr. Bean movie. Really? Isn't like Rowan Atkinson like 100? He's so old and decrepit. That's going. It comes out next week. Really? What? So I thought you were joking. On Netflix. Okay. I think we can all agree to Mr. Bean. Relate, sorry, to Mr. Bean. To Mr. Bean. Oh. He ain't 100. Yeah, I know, but he's like... they should take their time, but not... No, not 8 years. They should take at least a couple of years to cock it up. Because I want the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 movie to be the same experience I had while playing FNAF 3. You know, that bittersweet moment when you've like got the good ending. You know, I would say it should be akin to something out the menu, where like literally everyone just dies. Spoilers! Spoilers for FNAF 3 movie. You sure you're not talking about Bean versus Baby, the new one? What? Oh, the Mr. Bean movie. So I'm like, it's like Whiplash. I'm talking about FNAF and then Mr. Bean all of a sudden. Oh, my God. Yeah, because I know not Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson, he did those films, the like spoof James Bond films, didn't he? But yeah, I'm very happy that I finally saw the movie. I'm gonna watch Dorko's like review of it, because he was like major glazing the film, so I want to see if he has any like criticisms, you know, what they could do better. Because to be fair, Johnny English, that was it, Johnny English. Because to be fair, they did actually listen to the fans. They made it a lot more scarier. There was a lot more jump scares. Some of the designs for some of the scary characters were a bit goofy. You know which ones I'm talking about. But overall, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. You know, it's one of those things. Okay. Okay, this will be a darker one, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and that can go across here, and then here. Very nice. Yeah, so a lot of this will be just like filling in the details for the hallway, what have you. I think Toy Freddy and Matt Pat should have had more lines. Yeah, I think I think him and Kellen Goff, I don't know why they had like such little lines. But again, all this is just constructive criticism to move on to the next movie. I don't know how busy Matt Pat is. He's like half retired, but you know, it is something to work on. I agree. Okay. Okay, that may. Ooh. Bit of a lighting glitch there. Right, I'm gonna go now, Doc, but have a good day, everyone. Yo, see you later, Bailey. Also, folks, if you can, please like the stream. It's greatly appreciated because, of course, it helps spread my channel throughout the amazing YouTube algorithm. So, obviously, that helps a lot. Right, what we're going to do next is we will have, I call Wasabi stream. Indeed you have. Indeed you have, Easily. Congratulations, you're finally here. Let me clear my inventory for one. But yeah, Easily, I've found it. I've watched the FNAF movie 2. I keep pointing that out. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Obviously, you know, it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm just glad I got to saw it. Obviously, all the critics, actually, you know what I'm talking about. But you know, obviously, they're all like, oh, it's garbage. And I'm just like, just shut up. Like, shut your mouth. Okay, right. Is this a bit high? Maybe. We can lower this by 1 block in the actual time lapse. That should be good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. How high is it over here? So yeah, this is like the almost complete version that we're doing for the tutorials. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, that works pretty well. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, that actually makes sense. Sorry. Yeah, because it's 1 block over. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right. So on to the storage room now. I have discovered that some of this needs to be outside, and what I mean by that is that next thing I know, Parson Service has a slanted roof, bro. What the hell? What? No, because it's in the blog. It's like a slanted roof that goes up. Listen, there is method to my madness, bro. Don't question it. Now, I may have made it a bit too slanted, but I don't think people are going to complain, because you don't really see it in the movie, so you can't really say I'm wrong. So, and I know for a fact that now, because I've actually seen the movie. You can't actually see the roof. And it's like quite vaulted as well, so I may actually be right. Who knows? Yeah, so what we'll do is we will extend it somewhat, maybe like 3 blocks, just so this actually makes sense, because in the movie, I'm not spoiling anything, by the way, Mike enters the pizzeria through a window here. Obviously that's not in connection to anything, so make of that what you will, but it implies that there's an outside bit he kind of walked around to get into. Which Mike? Josh Hutchinson, or whatever he's called. Is he called Mike in the film? So yeah. Yeah, so this is where all the people are. I don't know. Wizards, that's it, the wizards. Also, Barry, what did you think of like the use of the wizards? I thought they could be better utilized. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see the movie yet. Oh, okay, that's fair. I won't say anything. Again, I'm very careful not to like spoil anything. For you guys. Withered Freddy and his gamer posture. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yo, Dr. Wasabi, I've taken up a new hobby. I've recently started making scale plastic replicas of various rally cars. I've got a 1 to 12 scale. Yo, that's so cool. I'm glad you got a hobby going on easily. But yeah, obviously all the models and the animatronics. I'm pretty sure like Mangle like needed like 7 like puppet actors to like actually make them work, which is really funny. Because you don't really I know I'm gonna say that. But yeah. Also, folks, if you can, please like the stream. It's greatly appreciated. And make sure to hype any of my series videos. It goes a long way. I'm very proud to announce that we have over... From the time I looked at it, which was a few days ago, which most likely that's changed now, but we have a collective 30,000 views on our FNAF 2 movie Pizzeria series, which is amazing. Let's keep it up. But yeah, so obviously I need to make sure this links to the outside, because we are going to put a wall around this. A great big beautiful wall. So yeah, so we've got to make sure it encompasses the entire pizzeria, but makes sense, like, practically. There's like weird stuff, like, sticking out, like the puppet room. Oh, actually, yeah, I got the puppet tunnel, like, down to a T, like, exactly. I don't know why they were showing the actual puppet tunnel on the blog being longer than it was, because it wasn't. You know, if you see it in the movie, and this isn't anything spoilers related, it's literally just a staircase, a flat floor, and then it's the puppet room. So the only thing that's different with mine is that I've had to curve it. Obviously you won't see it here because it's like, you know, but that's literally how it goes. Which I think is strange. I know it's a kind of weird thing of like set design, because I'm pretty sure there'll be like a director's cut of the thing itself. So yeah, I'll use the same textures I used in the Parson service, because it makes enough sense. And all. How long? Oh, don't know. One second. Sorry, my phone's not on. Apologies. Yo, thank you for the £5 donation, Easily. Wasubi, please use some of this money to get a cup of tea membership so you can join the members Minecraft server, please. Why are you gonna do this to me, Easily? I'll see. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. The thing is, Easily, it's because I'm so busy. I'm not even sure if I can actually. Even if I do get in the membership, is it like how much is the membership for a cup of tea? It better not be extortionate. It's just like £10 a month. Yeah, so there's no door over here, I think. Like £1 to £3 a month. I don't know. It's not like I don't want to Easily. It's just that I'm in a very sort of tight financial position at the moment. But I will get the membership for like 1 month. You have my word. Just for you. Yeah, how is Cup of Tea's Minecraft server? But no, thank you, Easy. I do greatly appreciate it. Building a one-to-one FNAF movie is so hard because what do you mean I can't use full blocks as a ceiling? Yeah, exactly. Honestly, that's where like your own sort of like builder's intuition goes in. Very honestly, I use this a lot. You know, when it's like it doesn't make sense, you make it make sense. And I'll tell you this now. Any person going through the map will appreciate it because you know you get some people like, oh, it's not accurate. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, through seeing this movie, that my my pizzeria is around 99% accurate, and I'm so glad that it is. Honestly, it's it's just 1 second. Oh, a little stretch. Yeah, honestly, I can say that now, and I'm so relieved that it is. Because it's the same with building it in the FNAF 1 movie. You just like you're thinking, oh, is this accurate? Is this gonna, is this gonna do things? But I'm very proud that it is. I've worked very hard on this server, not server, this map, this tutorial series, and I can announce that I will be doing a series on my FNAF 4 map. It's good. Many things going on. There's a city with a mall, various shops run by players. There's a shop where you can purchase leeches for 12 diamonds, but I can give you one for free. Obviously, don't spend your money on me. I'll be like, worst case or best case, I'll be that a month, and then I'll skedaddle back to hell. But no, but I do appreciate it. But yeah, we are like a long way from the Fredbear Family Diner series, honestly. Okay, right. Also, folks, if you can, please like the video. It's greatly appreciated. Okay, we can't make this too high because obviously we can see the ceiling in this thing. I love building one-to-one because I can just use custom heads without any limits. That's true. That's true. For me, I think because I'm on PS5, I've got the limit of sort of default building, but it's kind of like a challenge of creativity in my mind. Like, oh, how can you interpret this in such and such with such skills? No, literally, spend about 2 hours exploring the end and return to the overworld with like 7 unenchanted elytras. And I don't need them for anything at the moment. Yo, good on you. But I'm so jealous you have like all this free time. Because like you're like, a mechanic as well, aren't you? Or is that Barry? Wait. Am I mixing two of you up? Maybe. I may be mixing them up. Because I know you and Barry have like very similar jobs. That may be it. But yeah, so we're gonna do a long stream here, folks. I'm gonna make sure to build everything. That way, when I record early tomorrow morning, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a snap. Because the idea is, if I do this properly, yeah, this is going to be the back entrance. So maybe we can... Oh, how are we going to do this? Yeah, maybe best to... Sorry, I'm just... It's weird, because I know I'm not going to do it now until later on in stream. But I'm just thinking about how the exterior is going to work. Because we need a fire exit, which we do have. It's over there. But I think, like, wouldn't it be cool if, like, there was a back entrance to the pizzeria, like a little ladder that goes into the window? I think I'll do that as well. Oh, excuse me. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, because it's like one of those like push window things. Like, if you know, if you know what I mean, I'm probably confusing some people, but like this is literally it. This is the window that Mike goes in, sneaks into the pizzeria with, for whatever means. I'm not going to spoil anything, but yeah. So I think that best suits our purposes. Now, if I can, I'll like make a little. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll do a little back texture, little thing here. Okay, yeah, that looks much better. Okay, right. So the wizards are going to be in here. Now, before anyone says this is not spoilers, it was revealed in the Dorco blog, so they're going to be there. So I need to make some shelves. Is the main thing over here. And they need to be a block below the ceiling. Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of crap in here, a lot of boxes, a lot of random stuff. I am surprised they didn't do something like what I did in the FNAF movie, like these are weird characters like Ella or whatever, like a little doll thing, Springlock suit. Okay, yeah, folks, if you can, please like the stream. It's greatly appreciated. And make sure to hype my videos. I've been doing a lot of work on the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, Pizzeria. So if you can, please like and hype those videos. It's greatly appreciated. Okay. Right, I don't remember there being a window there. Maybe. But yeah, this is a relatively simple affair. In terms of like the actual design of the room, because it's literally that. It's just it's a storage closet. You know, you don't have to read between the lines too much here. But again. We'll have like kind of like a short thing over here. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of like the room is kind of divided by these storage containers, shelves. Sorry. Okay. And then by leaving the gaps, we can put little piles of stuff in them and whatnot. Make it all pretty. There we go. Yeah, so there's a big pile of garbage from which Mike falls through. So sort of like cushion his fall. Which makes sense, but again, we're going to have to recreate that. So, a lovely texture usage from the parts and service, I think. A lot of boxes, a lot of just random stuff, animatronic parts. Barry says, why is it always parts and service and all the storage room that gets most confusing in the movies? Because it's the way it's located, because it's at the very back of the building. Is that if they do any cuts to the movie, and I've seen this. Some of the cuts in the movie, I will say, they're quite ridiculous because they're at one part of the pizzeria, and now obviously most people aren't going to realize this. It's movie magic. It's like editing techniques. But for me, because I've actually made this goddamn pizzeria, I know for a fact that when they're going down one corridor or down the boat ride, is that they must have gone. Okay. I'll show you an example. So, not spoiling anything, no spoilers. Inconsistencies, like, yeah, exactly. So the layout is fine. There's nothing wrong with the layout, apart from like maybe one or two rooms that don't get shown. But let me show you. Okay, so there's one scene where it's not spoiling anything, no spoilers. They're at Kids Cove, right? And they need to get to the security office. So the main thing to go is to walk over here, over the railing, and into the security office. What they actually do is they go... it cuts all the way over here till a tunnel. So they must have gone all the way back through parts and service, which makes sense now. I'm very glad I got that right as well, because that's the only way this makes sense, is that there's a gate to the boat ride, So they go all the way back through here to the security office. It's just like stuff like that. It's like, if you don't know the layout of the pizzeria, it's fine. It's that sort of like suspended belief. But because I focus so intently on building this series, I'm just like, I don't know. It's the curse of knowledge. It really is. Desiree says, "Yo, bro, that movie ending was fire." I did enjoy it. Yeah, of course, the Foxy death scene, of course, that's definitely in the movie. Like, bro, that chase made no sense. Yeah, of course, it goes without saying, no spoilers, folks, no spoilers. Yeah, they all die. They all explode. The pizzeria explodes. That's the ending. It like blows up like Django Unchained. You see Toy Freddy being ejected into the atmosphere. They be using teleport commands. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's yeah, but did you enjoy it a bit? I'm guessing everyone here enjoyed the movie. Obviously you got my brother hated it, absolutely hated it. I think because he's, you know, nothing you think about watching the movie, but when building it, it's just plain. It is. Almost actually spoiled Toy Freddy's fate there. What, being ejected into the atmosphere? Its peak might be better than the first. Apparently, according to Rotten Tomato scores, it actually is more popular than the first one by the audience. Now, obviously, the critic score is much lower, but the critics can go suck an egg. You know, like, actually, I don't like it. It makes no sense. Well, you make no sense, bro. Get out. Honestly. Right, what are we going to use for our little boxy boxes? Scott made these movies for the critics to hate. Maybe, I don't know. Like, my one criticism of the movie, and it's very much constructive, is that maybe they rushed the script a bit too much, because I felt in the movie the pacing was a bit off. But apart from that, fantastic set, you know, great characters, loads of Easter eggs. I'm happy with it. But obviously, the good thing about Scott Cawthon and Blumhouse is that they actually listen to feedback. So if enough people say, yeah, the pacing was death off, but I loved it anyway. Exactly, yeah. That's like, yeah, because that's the only thing I can complain about it is just the pacing and like the movie logic. But again, that's coming from a place of privilege for myself, because I know the entire layout of the pizzeria, which most people will not, you know. You know, they'll watch the blog, they'll say, "Oh, Dorco, it's Dorco here." Maybe another year of script tweaking may make it better. Easter eggs and just a whole another animatronic from another game. Maybe. I'm not. I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing, and I suspect no one will say anything either. Just to not to spoil anything. But there were plenty of Easter eggs. A lot of one that actually made me like my eyes dilate pretty quickly in and it only appears for like literally like half a second. That Easter egg was insane. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of like unexpected stuff. Also, I guess some plot holes make it a bit confusing, I guess. Yeah, I suppose, but it isn't anything too bad, I reckon. Is it a scene? Not even on the ground. I don't know. I don't know what that scene is. For general audience, confusing. Yeah, for like people who've like never seen the movie in their life, they can understand it. Also, folks, try to avoid spoilers. There's people who haven't watched the movie. I'm just saying it now. I know how hard it literally was for me. I had to like turn off Twitter and like basically ban myself from social media. So obviously bear that in mind. Okay, yeah, so we'll switch some of this out. The whole side plot of the movie was leaked 10 years ago in a random animation. I watched it on the preview day, thank God, because the day after everyone was spoiling. Yeah, literally, my Instagram reels, the second after I left the cinema, were literally just all like spoilers. Which was crazy. Also, do you know what is crazy, folks? If you like the stream, and make sure to hype all my videos, because obviously, we are nearly completing the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie Pizzeria. We literally just got to do the storage room, the kitchen, and the little side rooms, the exterior, and then it's done. It is completely done. So make sure to hype all the videos on that playlist. They showed that animatronic too, like, bro, that's crazy. I know. Honestly, I hope they cook with the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 movie, and I don't want it to be rushed. For the love of God, do not rush it. Like, I can tolerate this, you know, the off pacing, but if it's like for the finale of the film, then it will be somewhat of a disappointment. So I'm just saying, you know, I'm praying to Scott Cawthon, please God, please let this man cook. Just let this man cook. Honestly, I want to be in the same scene. You know, I want to be in the same scenario where I was when I was playing FNAF 3. You know, you get the good ending, the spirits are free, and you just sat there. It was really weird, bittersweet feeling, which for a child, you know, when you're playing this, is a very strange experience. I mainly hope we just get a good amount of Springtrap and just like 2 hours of runtime for the movie. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like if they bubblegum it, then I'll be disappointed, because FNAF 3 is one of those things where it is quite dark for the game, and it's like, you know, when you like seeing Markiplier play it, and then, you know, he gets the good ending, and he says, and that's it, and it's such like a poignant memory for me as a child. Because I literally made a meme about this on Instagram. Like, you know, like, you know, you're playing it, and then the ending, you get the good ending, and it's just like literally. Gerardo says, I'm jealous y'all watched FNAF 2 already. I have to wait for it to be digital because my mom won't let me. What? That's crazy. Yeah, you can always watch it. I'm not gonna say, you know, has it been spoiled for you? Can you talk Spanish, please? Well, I'm not really Spanish, so no. But yo, Anonymous and Anonymous. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so there's like a little pile over here. Okay, very good. Hello, my friend. Yo, Danielle. How you doing? Wait 2 years and it'll be on Netflix. I bet. 2 years? Who wants to wait 2 years to watch a FNAF 2? But, okay, if you survive that point with no spoilers, you know, good on you. But that is genuinely crazy. Okay, right. Yeah. Right. Is there anything else we... Oh, yeah, we need... Yeah, so one thing we actually do need is, like, the little tarpaulin thing. That's over here. So... It's like a weird, like, little tarp thing, like, translucent tarp that we have, so, we'll put that over. My real life name is actually Danielle. Well, I wouldn't recommend saying that in the chat, but, okay. Does it really take 2 years to end up on Netflix? Bro, why bother at that point? Like, you can literally just get it for DVD or digital. Like, do you know, do you know what I mean? It'll be getting the steelbook eventually. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You have modded? No, nothing's modded. It's all vanilla. Just pirate it. Now, I would never suggest doing that, because obviously, you know, studios have to make money too. Wink, wink. And, you know... Of course not. I would never condone such a thing. The first movie is on Netflix now. No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, so this is like all the tarpaulin kind of thing. So this is where the wizards will be. Can someone tell me there's some spoilers for the FNAF 2 movie? No, don't tell her. Danielle, don't get timed out. Yeah, don't. I'm I'm on stream mode. Yeah, like if you spoil it for anyone, you will be like kicked or banned. I'm not having that. Right. Yeah, Freddy does a backflip. I just hope we see Markiplier in the third movie. Yeah, I was quite surprised he wasn't in there actually. So it's very strange. Right, let's see here. Right, what roofing did I do for parts and service? So I had to fly all the way over here. Ooh, actually. Was Markiplier in it? No, he wasn't. I think he was working on Iron Lung. Yeah. Yeah. The premiere for that was actually yesterday, I think. Yeah, Danielle, I don't know what you're up to, but just knock it off. I'm not in the mood. Like, if you want to go to a daycare, then that's fine. But you know, Yo, Kurt, how you doing? I have awoken, indeed, Kurt. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Daycare time, let's go. No, let's not go. Honestly, I hate children so much. It's like unbelievable. Like, to be fair, like there weren't really many like little kids in the cinema where I was at. It was like mostly like teenagers, like some older people. Okay, the cinema which I went to, it wasn't really popular, so there wasn't many people. And plus there was an extra showing as well later on in the day. But everyone, I don't know why, but in the cinema, everyone kept dropping their phones. It's like, I counted 6 people who dropped their phones in the thing. I think because they just had it on their laps, but it was like really stupid. I saw like 10 or 8-year-olds walk out with their father and they loved it. Like, even their parents didn't like it. I swear I saw someone who looked like... Look, 10 or 11. Will you update some rooms? For example, Kids Cove. Yeah. So I'll do... Oh my god. It's towel on my head, honestly. Right, so yeah, so... yeah, sorry, I literally just came out of the shower. So I've literally got a towel wrapped around my head to dry my hair. So yeah, I will be updating the final thing when we put in the roof. But that'll be part of the separate rooms. Oh, before I forget, Hove bread wart seasoning, $4.90. What are you? What? I'm sorry, I just got such whiplash there. What are you talking about, Kurt? Like Hovis bread wart? Oh, Bed Wars. Bed Wars. Oh my god, that literally took like a solid minute. A solid minute for its kicking. Yeah, okay. Are you talking about Bed Wars? Okay, I assume so. Okay. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, so that's on the 19th then. Okay, okay. Okay, the lighting isn't too bad. Will you do the games at some point? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh yeah, how much needs to be updated for FNAF 1 location? It seems... Yeah, so with the addition of like some extra textures, the FNAF 1 movie didn't really need much updating. Love the whole nightmare sequence. Nightmare sequence? Oh, yeah, you're doing false. Fake spoilers. Okay. FNAF 1. I don't know, like, I guess I'll have to sort of make your FNAF maps playable. Well, they're all playable. Like, you build it. Like that's the thing, because, like, the main reason why I started these, like, series is that when I released the FNAF 1 download, the FNAF movie 1 download, I got a lot of people saying, hey, can you do a tutorial for the series? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I started it, and it did really well. Ask Copper to make them playable. Yeah. I mean, if he wants to build it, then that's his prerogative. But I can't... That's the thing, because I'm on PS5. I've been building yours in my own world are actually really good. Thank you. Dr. Wasabi, have you tried live streaming while playing FNAF? I mean, yeah, I did the Secret of the Mimic stream. Oh. What time is it? Okay, it's 11. In a second, I'm going to put the lighting in, and then I'm going to go blow dry my hair for a quick sec. There we go. Just put in some lighting. Actually, yeah, what if I... Ooh, yeah, what if I put in like a little... Yeah, that's good. So I'll make the lamp extra dim. Okay, that wasn't... that wasn't very dim. Maybe I can add a little candle. One night at Mori's costume manor. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I think if I did, like, it would be a Herculean project. To actually do that. Because, you know, like, because for Cup of Tea, like, his expertise, I've always said this, we're sort of a role reverse, oh my god, stutter! We are a sort of role reversal of each other. So I'm really bad at command blocks, but I'm like a very detailed builder from experience. Command blocks, not command blocks. Cup of Tea is a very detailed command block engineer, but he's more lacking in the building department, which obviously is no slight to him. It's just, you know, different people have different skills built up, and he focuses on practicality, which is fantastic. So if I had to work on the Mori's costume manor, I'd have to make it a certain scale, and I guarantee you, however long it took Cup of Tea to make it, it would take me around double. Which is the main anxiety about doing series, is that, you know, how long is it going to take? Am I going to do it in time? Because it's stuff like that, and it's like I've had responses from certain people saying, "Hey, can you like build like the Poppy Playtime Factory in Minecraft?" And I was like, "How deep? How deep is your world? Like how? Because you know, it's like, what am I going to say?" Yeah, so an expert amount of planning has to go into these series, especially the bigger ones. Like, I can build Fredbear's Family Diner, no problem. Did FNAF 2 movie have 5 nights? The first one did, but I don't remember. Maybe. I think it did, but I don't think they showed it in the pizzeria. I think a lot of it was, like, at the house, at the school, yeah, also that teacher, honestly. It's like, oh, I just put a finger in you. Yeah, I'm so sorry. If you know, you know. Honestly, I was talking about the game. Oh, the game. Yeah, the game. Yeah, of course, the game has 5 nights. Yeah, there's like a sex night as well, where it's just like, hello, hello, what on earth are you doing there? The place is shut down, at least for a while. You know, that kind of thing. Okay, right, let me make out the block list for this. Did the FNAF 2 movie have the bite of 87? I'm not saying anything. Not saying anything. But the thing is reference to Jurassic Park, because that's the same actor who made... Really? That is crazy. So, okay, we're not spoiling anything here, but in the trailer, you see that teacher. That actor is the same person who played, like, the saboteur. The big guy from Jurassic Park, who gets killed in the truck. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so as twice he's been killed by a bird. One's like a robot bird, and then the other one's like a little prehistoric bird. That's really funny. But my father is the one that noticed. I was like, ayo. Well, they had they had the same guy from FNAF 1. Like, okay, I'm gonna say this now. There's no spoilers for this, and I can say that now. The lawyer from FNAF 1 was in FNAF 2, and it was like it was like a 5-second clip. It's like so random. Well, we finally know who did the bite of 87 in the FNAF 2 movie. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I like my boy Doug. Yeah, Dougie. It's like constantly glazed over. Was it Mr. Cupcake? I'm not saying. I'm not saying a thing. Right. Okay. First of all, let me get the stuff for this. Okay, right. I think FNAF 1, Freddy did the bite of 87. Really? Did Matthew Patrick count toes? Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, a lot of top in this one build. I thought the bite of 87 was focusing the games. That's why the toys came into play with safer models. I'm gonna say this now. Do not try and link it to the games, because I think they're doing their own sort of storyline, their own kind of like cinematic universe for it, which will mean. Will we finally know Mangle's gender in the FNAF 2 movie? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm seriously thinking about that. Oh my goodness. I can't actually remember. The way they show him is like very obscurely at first. He's kind of like seen and off like in the corner of the screen and stuff like that. But maybe there might be something in the blogs. In the Dorco blogs. Yeah, I remember them talking about Mangle. So yeah. The thing in the movies, are they similar to the books? They can fill in lore gaps from the games, and this movie might have actually done that. Maybe. Okay, like that. Okay, right. Look at all these. I heard that Montgomery Gator was in the movie too. Of course. Lol, I think he was joking. I think he was joking. I just noticed how similar the movies are to the books, but I can't say. Yeah. I got what you mean. I mean, it's a welcome change. Like, you don't want to do it like exactly like the films, but you know, as long as they don't make it too cheesy, because it did feel like I was watching a Goosebumps film which is crazy. Them referencing Gator would be something they totally do. Maybe. I'd have to like watch it back to see if they actually did. Because if it was referenced, it had no like link to the plot whatsoever. Which I'm fine with. Like I'm just fine with like general things. Okay, right. Is there anything else white in here? This is more browns. Oak colours. Also, folks, if you can, please like the stream. It's greatly appreciated. Okay, right. Crackstone bricks, stone slabs, andesite, cobblestone slabs, tough. And then we can bring in these. Okay, how's that gradient looking? Very good. Very nice. Yeah, so we'll have some added details to Mangle's Cove, an extra table, some extra stuff. For the most part, the main auditorium is fine. Axie Gaming says hi. Yo, Axie, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sit on down. I love how that they reused the FNAF 1 opening theme. Yeah, it was like a not a cover, but like a variation of the theme. Which I don't know, I'm fine with. I'm at peace with it. To be fair, the first one was better. Yeah. The theme is the FNAF theme from the movies. What do you mean you hate it? No, I think you were saying like you just wanted like a unique theme for each film. Like obviously there was like different music for each one. To be fair, there's like a lot of like unique like motifs for Five Nights at Freddy's. Watch Your Six, Vent to Black, Underneath, you know, Stone Cold, like all that kind of stuff. Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot. We need to incorporate the hallway as well. Oh jeez. Yes, yeah, we need to get this out. I can't believe I nearly missed this. Okay. And then we can add the doors as well. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, this will be a longer block list, I think. And then we can have maybe like yeah, we'll have like an acacia door and jungle trapdoors for like the actual door itself, because it's like more like a storage cupboard. So I don't know. Right, folks, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break, just to blow dry my hair and get another coffee. But before I do, I just want to say, if you do like what I do, please like the stream and make sure to hype all of my videos on the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie Pizzeria series. It's greatly appreciated. We've been getting a lot of popularity through this, and I'm very glad I've been able to help you guys make this amazing pizzeria. But again, I'm gonna go blow dry my hair. I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Kat, if you're still here, the chat is in your hands. Keep these animals in line. Okay, right. Bye! Right, I'm back. I'm back. Get my jacket on. Well, it's always so cold when I wake up because the heater's not on. Right. Yeah. How long have we been alive for? Okay, only about an hour and 13. Very good. Right, we're going to see if we can do 3 hours on this. I suspect it shouldn't be particularly long stream. If we get everything done, which we will, could you do a short a tour showing off some of the rooms and maybe where some of the scenes take place? Maybe also the layout of the building. Just not 1 second. Let me read that properly. Yes, Titan says, can you do a tour showing off the rooms and where some of the scenes take place? Oh, excuse me. Maybe also the layout of the building does not have to be right now. It'll be cool when it's finished, though. Who's your favourite FNAF animatronic? Oh, good question. I think Wood Chica has always been a creepy guy, creepy girl, and I kind of like that. Like design-wise, fantastic. But yeah, so the layout is a bit construed at the moment, but essentially this is like the whole thing. Realistically, give or take. God no. Yeah, so a lot of the scenes, I can't really say for spoilers, but again, the puppet room is beneath the pizzeria, through the parts and service entrance. The main boat ride isn't shown, but again, it connects to the parts and service entrance through the gate, which does explain how they get around the pizzeria in certain scenes. Otherwise, they're just like punching through walls and crap like that. But again, we gotta suspend our belief. And such. Right, okay, that is parts and service done, with the exception... Whoa, wait a second. I need to put in the lanterns as well, and the candles. It's like a regular old candle. Walls are a social construct we must break through, absolutely. Average BuzzFeed social article. Candles, yum, indeed. Okay, alright, so the kitchen is more or less done, although I will switch out the this for some just like regular like crates and things like that. 1 second. Yeah, mate. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does. Right, I'll do a double shelf as well, just for effect. And then we can cover this over. Right. Oh, goodness, babe. Honestly, what a day. My favourite food. Wood. Okay, is there any other, like, greyish material we can use? Screw it. I'll just use the same as the parts and service, yeah. So, all these side rooms, I'll use the same sort of, chiseled and tough bricks. Yeah, chiseled and regular tough bricks. Oh, got a lot of phlegm today. Honestly, if I haven't like picked up a bug from that cinema, I'll be surprised as all hell. Oh, I forgot this. Yes, exactly. Alexander Fleming over here. Yeah, real. Okay, can we switch this over? Okay, yeah, it's in there. So I just forgot me that. Yeah, so the next episode will be concerning the storage room and the rest of the hallway. And then after that, we'll start really, like, grinding down to a finish line. You know, putting the roofs on everything. Which includes this all curious place. Now, you may be wondering, like, are you going to finish off this area over here? No. I've already done the tutorials for it, so anything else is just going to get left behind. Plus, it's not really seen in the pizzeria, so I don't know. So yeah, so everything's more completed over there. This is more of a planning thing. Axie says, did you enjoy the FNAF 2 movie? I did. It was great fun. It was a bit corny, but again, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. It's essentially you're watching Goosebumps, but FNAF, and you got loads of Easter eggs. The set design was fantastic. As I said. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Apparently most people did as well. Obviously you get a few like boomers saying, I don't understand a word of this fangled movie. And to them we can say, go away. It's like, go away! It's a franchise about possessed fursuits with a murderous fairy. It's gonna be corny. Yeah, I know. But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Okay, one thing I will say, I'm not sure whether to put this into, like, vents or something. Yo, Saturn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, and sit on down. Right, for this room, we will have, God, I need to blow my nose in a minute, but, yeah, we'll have these sort of, like, propeller, lights around. Yeah, so we'll do it like that. Yeah, so we'll do a smooth stone slab, and then we can... Oh, look at that! Look at that! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's starting to rain. Yeah, if needs be, we can put a little lip around, but I'm fairly happy with how this is. Again, you don't really see it in the flesh too much. Yeah, I will say that a lot of these scenes you see in the trailers, they've been cut from the movie. I don't know particularly why. It may just be, you know, it just didn't make sense, or you made me look outside and it's also raining, indeed. The power of psychic suggestion. Average British brother. Yeah. To be fair, it's been quite dry recently. Although, yeah, miraculously, it stayed dry. It stayed dry when we went to see the FNAF movie, so I'm very, very grateful for that. Is that the room where William was with the sink? Yeah. So, this is the kitchen. I figured it out. So if you see the movie, there's no other kitchen displayed. Okay, there's like a bathroom where employees walk into, but there's nothing else. There's nothing else. It was pouring after I watched it. It's crazy. I have an idea for tutorials to do to make Candy the Cat and Pop Goes the Weasel and other FNAF Fanverse characters. I will do a tutorial for them like when they come out, like a little special thing. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, I just have to wait until it's sort of viable on the algorithm. It's the same with Poppy Playtime. The trails come out for Poppy Playtime chapter, I think it's like chapter 5. Actually, I'm not entirely. Wait, let me check that. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. Yeah, chapter 5 should be. Yeah, should be chapter 5. Yeah, so I will start doing some more Poppy Playtime content as we go ahead. But yeah, I'll just have to wait until I actually get more pictures of the little creature crab. For boredom, I decided to crest a world and spawn dozens of villages. I'll create a world. I have a psychopathic experience. Oh, goodness. Oh. God, I'm sore today. Oh. Right, so let's add the doors here. And then what we can do is we can have that for the parts and service as well. Because realistically, you know, it's a very... Okay, right. Right. Yeah, so this is that done. Very good. We might add some like cobwebs and stuff like that, but apart from that, it should be fine. Actually, no, we can just use that. Hi, back, I'm Kurt. Also, folks, if you can, please like the stream. It's greatly appreciated. And, of course, make sure to hype my build series on the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, which you can see on my playlist section on my channel. I'm split, folks. Should I, like, make a vent system that goes to the, Actually, no, what I'll actually do here is I will make a sort of optical illusion where I will yeah, I'll do that and I'll put a yeah, that's good, that works. Yeah, so I was thinking about it, and now that I mention it, there's no real like vent system in the game. It's like in the movie. Like the only time you see it is at the side here, which you know I can just add a little. So after 5 years avoiding it, I finally caved in and played Among Us for the first time. Were you grossly disappointed? How was it? Yeah, how was it? Very... Ooh. Ooh. Very Among Us. It's certainly a game. Oh no, it's just it is certainly like one of those games. Yeah, right. Let's get the roof on this bad boy. Yeah, so we'll have some texture around the sides here. And then what we'll do is we'll have the same sort of roofing below. Oh, so good. Honestly. Oh, goodness me. What are those floating blocks behind the stage for? Oh, no, this is, so this was to help, people excavate the tunnel. So I realized this when I was excavating it. It's going to be very hard for people to actually follow what I'm doing unless they both have, like, me actually excavating it, plus they've got a layout of the actual tunnel itself. So this is the perimeter of the actual wall, towards the puppet room, essentially. So I've made it in such a way where, obviously, it's not shown here, but... random question, what are your thoughts on Garner Banban? I don't really have any thoughts on Garner Banban. It doesn't really enter my mind, and that's nothing on the developers. It's just, it's like a corny fun game, I would say. I think they would be lying if they said it was like high art, but, you know. Like, the joke is, I will make most anything apart from Garner Banban. Because it is, like, literally, like, kid-oriented slop. But, you know, slop can be tasty. So, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Right. I think what we will do, we might have to put in some, like, roof lining on the top, because I don't think we really see the actual roof of the building itself. Like, even in the flashbacks, it's more... I don't know. Like, what would you call it? Who remembers FNAF Plus? Ah, my beloved FNAF Plus. Fizda, why? Why did you cancel it? Why did you cancel it? Oh, like, it was so... Oh, so gritty. I loved it, honestly. Like, it's so... Honestly, I don't know why he cancelled it. But I understand he had, like, some drama way back, and, like, Dorko called him the C word, which was crazy. Which is really funny. It is pretty funny to see, like, Dorko, like, lose his cool, because, like, I know in his heart of hearts he's like a Ginge style controversy around him, I guess. No, like, he didn't. Like, that was the thing, because he was, like, pretty much immune to controversy. Well, not in that way, but he just kind of shrugged it off, so I was expecting him to actually do the full thing, but again, he didn't, and look, that's fine. But, you know, the sort of, the teaser videos for FNAF VHS will always have a place in my heart. I'll say that. Oh, excuse me. I have a French friend, and there's no winning with him. He criticises everything. Lol, he complained about inaccuracies. Sorry, he complained about inaccuracies in Copper's Secret of the Map. He rated the FNAF 1 movie 1 out of 10, and the FNAF 2 at 0.5 out of 10. Well, I can see he's a very happy individual, easily. I think Fizznom talks about the... Really? Huh. Axie says another random question, but what FNAF animatronics should I draw? They have to be from Sis location to Security Bridge. I would say... Ooh. Music Man. You know, you can't go wrong with Music Man. Ooh. I remember looking at Fizz Tweefs and then eventually ended up hating him. Yeah, he was quite toxic back then. I'm not sure if he's like recovered from it now, but he seems to be a lot more chill. At least that's what I see from his feed and all that. He's like more into streaming now. Jeremy Glockton was right. What is the matter with the French? Look, there's going to be people who are like really serious about it. Now, look, you know, I have a shade of that certain cynicism, but that is with the benefit of hindsight, and because I've actually been building the pizzeria. So, you know, like I can nitpick, but overall, I enjoyed the movie, and I think most people did as well, considering it got like a 90% score on Rotten Tomatoes, which is really funny because it's funny to a point, because you know that certain people, not certain people, but like the critics were like, oh, I hated it, and it's like the same people who like viewed QTs as like 90% on critics, like, ooh, like what a bunch of weirdos. Right, let me get a potion of night vision. Yeah, I'll do a bit of a border around the entire thing, I reckon. I actually made a glorious Twitter banner, so we're back to equal. Oh. You made them a glorious Twitter banner. Well, I'm intrigued. You have piqued my interest. Yeah, also, Kurt, thank you for liking my Twitter posts. It's very, very helpful, so thanks. Oh wow, it's really coming down. It was for a French woman. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, right. I'm going to... One second. I'm going to check if the roof is actually a colour. One second. Blogs... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so it's like the same... to get out of her department. Oh, I see, I see. Oh. Oh my god. Bro, I'm as tight as a loose cannon, honestly. Like a little corkscrew. It's always like after like a buffet day or something. Honestly. Right, what I'm gonna do. Kurt says, and because she was still using a Halloween one in December. Ooh. Bro needs to stretch for an hour. No, because what happened is, I stayed up quite late to watch the FNAF movie, so I had to get up a bit of a lie-in, because normally I like wake up at like 4 AM or something stupid. But that's like going to bed at 8. You know? But I was up to like 11, so I had to throw that out the window essentially. So I woke up about 9-ish. You do not want to... Sorry, stretching. Well, again, the amount of freaks in my subscriber base, I really do, but again, not gonna have it. Anyway, yeah, I didn't see people going weird over Chica, which was nice. But yeah, so what we'll do is there will be. Okay. So the roof itself is the same color as the wall. My mother might think I'm up to something bad. Yeah, so the roof is like a shade darker than the actual roof. So instead of this light blue terracotta, we'll use the cyan. That's alright. But there's like all these like random like lights around. So we might have to like freestyle it and just like have some random lamps here and there. Here and there and everywhere. Because it is like quite literally like random lamps in random places. Okay, right, yeah, we'll have and still here to supporting villages. Bro, what? Do something productive. What's wrong with you? Okay, next. Yeah, we'll do the... Oh, actually. Ooh. Yeah, what if we... Oh, that's... yeah, so, yeah. We'll do that. Yeah, so put a little border around the stage. Cover told us that armor stand models take up to 10 minutes, and I'm making one for 30 minutes. Yeah, well, no, let me interpret that. It's 10 minutes for someone with like maximum experience, but of course you don't have that experience, which is nothing on you, obviously. But I think that's a bit misleading. It's like everyone has to start somewhere, and it is going to take just from the sheer amount of experience that you will have, it's just going to take longer, and that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, definitely misleading. Yeah. Which, yeah. To be fair, it might have been like said because I know Cup of Tea gets like ambushed with like 20 questions in each stream. Freddy Fazbear approves this building. Thank you. Accusing me of not having experience. Do you see my first animatronics? No. Like, wait 1 second. Wait, have I done an oopsie? Have I? 1 second. Let me check your pictures on my server. Okay, Lennox Berry. Oh, we got these all custom head things. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Oh my god, someone's making like a rotating. Oh my god, that's so cool. Someone who does it professional. Yeah, sorry, apologies. My apologies. Oh no, he didn't do the layout! Ah! Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it is really interesting to see that some people have done the layout of the kitchen from the movie, but others have done it... shake my head. Exactly. Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, that's decent, right? Shaking my head. Yeah, so we'll have these little lamps around. We won't really make them in one place because, again, they're literally just. I mean, what else can you say? Head, a good part of the body. Indeed. The thinking part of the body. Okay. Oh. Can I do it before it runs out? Yeah. No. There we go. There we go. Right, let's get these lamps on. Now, that being said, it will look a bit better without all the light sources sort of poking out. Obviously, we've got the security office, we've got the Mangle's cave. It will look better on that one because obviously it's being completed. So, yeah. Right, let me get these thingy-me-bobs on. Let's see here. Right, this roof is going to be a mess. I'm calling it now. Oh, actually, let me, one second, let me actually, that is a point. What if, yeah, 1 second, yep, okay, right, I'm gonna replace these with the glass, and then I can bring it up. Why are there different walls in Mangle's side of the water ride? What? No, because there's different walls, because when you look at the picture, I'm using the reference images from the blogs, so this is the texture that's shown. So I used that for the rest of the ride, because you don't actually see it. So this is where this sort of interpretation comes in. Annoyingly. But, you know, it's just something you gotta deal with. Because some people, like, in that picture on the server, they've made it with, like, the hallway going down to the kitchen. But I'm using the layout. I'd love if it was just, like, producer work in progress things. Well, we're never gonna know, so I'm gonna interpret that as, yes, it is the pizzeria wall. Like, cause, like, if it's like a producer stage set thing, it's just gonna be wood. I've noticed that, you know, the stairs are gonna be wood. If it isn't needed, you know, they're not gonna paint it. You know, it is literally just one of those things. Oh. Okay. I don't, these lamps confuse me. Like, what exactly, like, keeps them on? They stay on. They stay on. Okay, okay. Okay, right, in that case, I may as well... yeah, magic. Okay, right, yeah, in that case, should I do lamps? I'll tell you what, let's go a bit retro. Let's try lamps. See how they work. Once activated, they stay on until another redstone pulse is sent. So, if it was like a daylight detector, if it turned to day, and it turned... Oh, yeah, but I'd have to switch between day and night. It's... Yeah, that's not worth it, no. Sorry, that's... Yeah, thank you for that. I didn't think of it like that. Yeah, because this is more like abandoned, but it's maintained through certain characters in the film. What am I doing? Wait, why does it need to be on during the night? What am I doing? Oh my god, I just realised that. It's going to be dark anyway. Inside the... They have 4 states, on, off, on with redstone, off with redstone. Back, I was going, yeah, welcome back, Danielle. Bro's brain. Yeah, I'm like, sorry, redstone is not my forte, as I said before. Like, the sort of role reversal with a cup of tea. Where I'm like really good at building, but really like crap at redstone. Like I can do it, but it's not never going to be as good. You chose the chiseled copper. Yeah. Okay, right. Let me. Where's the blocks? There we go. Oh my god, man. What's happening to me? Am I literally losing my mind? It's been so long. I'm gonna go again because my friend wants to borrow. He wants to borrow and he's... Okay, yeah, see you later, Daniel. Okay, right. I was wondering how long it would take. Okay, in my defense, they look very similar. Oh, no, I've got an idea. What if I make a switch at the back? That's such a great idea. Oh my god. Yeah, I can make it like over here. Oh, so clever. Okay, right. I will say, however, it was sorry discovering light switches. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, I can do it like, yeah, like a caveman discovering fire. Yeah, so what I can do is, if it's like redstone activated, then I can hook all this up. And what I'll do, I'm actually going to change it to lamps because it's too dark in there. But I'm glad I'm realizing this now, so I can actually fix it. Because I think because of the height of the ceiling, it's going to be a bit of an issue to light, which is okay. We can come up with some creative ways to make it happen. But we just gotta be realistic about it. And then on top of that, we gotta put on the roof. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna go around like this. Again, like really primitive redstone. Oh, sorry, doing redstone. Shut up! I'm loaning. Actually, no, it doesn't need. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I told you this is not my forte. Leave me alone. You're definitely something. I'll hear none of it. Yeah, so all this will go on in like a sequence. Yeah, burned! Yeah, so it all has to be facing in the same direction, so it's kind of like a circle. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty good at redstone myself. Bro, my redstone skills are so chopped, honestly. Do it like that, and then okay. And then last redstone I did was an item filter. God, that must have been for copper golems. Really? I don't know, like I remember I did like a tutorial in like a copper golem factory. And it was really nice. It was like a decayed head of like a huge copper golem. But I had to like make sure the copper didn't actually get taken away by the spawning of the copper golem, which is pretty funny. Okay, right. Right, so if I remember this, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'll do it. What could possibly need so many repeaters? I'm making sure. I'm making sure. Okay, that's good. Okay, right. Okay, let's do redstone card for real. I do not deserve such piety. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it stops there. Try again. Okay, very good. And then off again. No, because the thing... Yeah, we can do that. Now make a command block chain for it to be automatic. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. What? It should be a closed circuit. Yeah, okay. It's too fast. I need to make it sure. And then... What am I doing wrong? Don't need... Oh yeah, we don't. Why am I linking it? Wake up, and I found out it did change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light? Yeah. Okay. What you making? We're just we're finishing off the build for the thing. Okay, this looks like a pre-command block copper contraption. Maybe. Okay. Yep. Okay, fantastic. Okay, right. And then the next step is okay, literally just breaking in here, making it so. And then, what was it? Yeah, adding through here. Okay, right. You guys, patience is a virtue. What am I doing wrong here? Oh no, yeah, I'm putting in way too many. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so that should now work. What part of the pizzeria is your next tutorial going to be? Yeah, so we're going to do the storage room, finish off the hallway, then the kitchen plus the other two rooms, then we're going to put a roof on the whole thing, exterior, the whole works. So, yeah, so next episode we're going to do this part of the pizzeria, the hallway, all the details for that, the storage room, and then the next one will be the kitchen, the roof, as well as the extra two rooms and the roofing over here. And then we're just going to put all the extra details plus the exterior over here, including the security office. So, because to be fair, if we go over here, we literally, I've done the roof for most of the other exteriors, which I'm very grateful about. My E is redstone is painful to watch. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, okay? I've got it. I'll do a piston mechanism. That's it. FNAF 2 movies peak. Everyone except critics. Yeah, exactly. Basically. I was like, actually, they don't know these mean streets. Bruh. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. The end felt a bit rushed though. Yeah, that was my only complaint. Like, that's like the same thing I could keep hearing from people. Like, they loved it, but it just feels a bit rushed. Okay, right. Is this gonna actually work? Okay, I'm gonna have to push this bit. Sticky. Yes, sticky pistons. That's very true. Thank you. Yeah. I wasn't expecting that. I'm learning. Oh my god. He'll get it in 5 years. No, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. Ah! Oh yeah, we done it. We done it. Lighting complete. Lol, there we go. I mean, it's the most janky redstone mechanism, but it'll do the job. Oh, right. Oh my god. It took like 50 minutes. No, it didn't. It took like 20. No, actually, yeah, it may have actually taken. Oh my god, you might actually be right. Am I stupid? Maybe. Okay, we've done the lighting. That's good. Right, let's actually see how it looks. Okay. Not bad. Okay, yeah, that's good. It has a nice little glow about it, which kind of goes down, which I appreciate. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. So what I'll do, I'll add some more at the center, and I'll kind of link everything up, but yeah, I'll kind of do it like a spiral kind of thing. What was your favourite scene in FNAF 2? Okay, Golden Freddy, bear in mind, some people haven't seen the movie yet. I know you're not saying a spoiler, but obviously, you know, bear in mind. My favourite scene, Rip BB. Yeah, Right, Josh Hutchinson must be like really strong to do that, because like, I don't know how heavy that thing was. Like solid steel. But yeah. Yeah, that bit did my entire theatre cheered when that happened. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. Nathan says hi. Yo, Nathan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right, I'm gonna cover this up. There we go. Now when it comes to watching stream, I'm watching another 1987 times, indeed. Yeah, when is it out on streaming? Because I'll probably buy it on YouTube. So since you watched the movie, did you get any answers we had? Yeah, so Nathan, this is essentially the same room as I said what it was, but what I did is that in the movie where the scene in this part of the pizzeria takes place, I'm not going to say what it is, but they cut to this part of the pizzeria, and it makes it look like this hallway is the one that goes up here, but it's not. I just saw Has Been Hotel season 3 leaks. Oh yeah, cut. Cut already. I got like a moth to a flame. But yeah, so we don't actually realize what this room is. It's like an exit or a back room or something like that. But they've edited it so it looks like it goes down there, but it doesn't. They're basically using this hallway. So did I do mine right, or do I need to change mine? As long as you don't have a corridor that goes from there all the way down to the kitchen, you should be fine. And the other thing is the other thing is they don't show what this is, so I'm just going to add a bathroom. Back in my day, the only has-been leak was part of my part of Hell's Greatest Dad. Yeah, that's fair. Nathan says, "Alright, nice." Yes, exactly. Yeah, so I'm very glad I got about 99% of this build accurate, which I'm very happy about. Back rooms make sense because otherwise, yeah, exactly. It's two doors next to each other. I'm assuming that's the bathrooms. Yeah. So in the movie, like, there's like a prologue at the beginning. I'm not going to spoil anything, but you see two employees walk in. Like, it's like a kitchen area, but it isn't. It's like because the kitchen area is over here, and it's shown as such. And there's no other place in the pizzeria shown to be a kitchen. So I'm just gonna make sure this is did you ever find out how the layout is for the puppet hallway? Yeah, so mine was mostly accurate. So it's not a curve. It's literally like a straight line down to the puppet room. But again, Megan Fox being Toy Chica was a party for Toy Chica simps. Yeah, I don't. She didn't really have many lines to do. So you know, I'm not going to say she was terrible or anything. But no, it seemed like a... Yeah, the voice lines were decent. Okay, right. And then I can put in this. So mine is good, or should I change mine? Sorry about all the things. No. Let me check for you. Oh yeah, Barry, those things are great. Okay, let's check Nathan's. It should be. One second, let me check. Oh yeah, you may need to slice some of the hallway off. So yeah, so whatever. Okay, so let me just reference it for you, Nathan. So that part of the ride, you see how the hallway doesn't go all the way down. So you might have to remove that, but apart from that, you're fine. But I would make the supply closet a bit bigger. Because it isn't really like a supply closet, it's just a storage room. So... Alright, thank you. Now, happy to help, happy to help. Happy to help. Okay, right. Right, let's add the rest of the lights here. We can leave. Your place is looking nice, thank you. So, the majority of the rooms are done. The ones that we're designing. So, the real challenge is actually putting... Can you show me the storage closet real quick? Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, so it's just like this. You got the window. I'm gonna make it so for the map you can actually get in the build through the back, because in the movie that's what happens. And obviously this is where the wizards will be. I'll put a little candle for like a little placeholder and such. But yeah. So the reason I say make the storage room a little big, Nathan, is because you're gonna have to put a wall. Well, you might not want to, but there's like a scene, which isn't spoiling anything by the way, where Mike enters the pizzeria through like a back window at the back, the rear of the pizzeria. So you're gonna have to like make that make sense outside. Wait, so they don't need to go through the front? No, they do. They do, but in one scene they go through the back window to like sneak in or whatever, because it's like locked. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. All kinds of EP. Okay. Yeah, he's going there. Now, a real question needs to be asked. Do you like better the first or the second? The first had better pacing, but like less. I don't know. Ethan says about to binge watch your videos today to get this built. Yo, thank you. Apart from today, we're going to be doing daily uploads for the pizzeria, so hopefully we should have it done by early next week. That's being optimistic. Most likely it will take most of the week to complete, but again, hopefully, because I think we may have. Let's see here. Oh my god, I love it. I hope you really you go, 1 second. Yo, Paul Connor says, I hope you go really famous. Oh, famous. But thank you, Paul. I gotta go to sleep now. Bye and good night. Yeah, I'll see you later, Danielle. But yeah, second had a lot less repetitive scenes, which was really good. I always still scene where Mike used a flashlight. Yeah. I noticed that as well. You should make a custom FNAF movie set or a custom FNAF 2 movie set. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, look at that. That's clean. Ah, look at that. Isn't that cute? Right, yeah, that's good. So it has all these little bits and bobs, like sort of rays of light, which help you. I didn't like Mike's dreams in the first movie. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's not bright enough in the room. No, leg cramp. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god. Yikes. Wow, that was cool. Right, so one thing I can do is I can put little candles around just to help people see. I don't know. Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like, if you want it, yeah. Well, yeah. I'll do candles on the tables. You're gonna add your statues to the stage, or is there not enough? No, there's not enough space, I'm afraid. Okay. Serial designation. Yo, how you doing? Yeah, so just for practicality, we may add some candles and things like that, but yeah. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. We are fast on our way to completing this pizzeria, and obviously making it the rest of the tutorial series. So, N for Murder Drones is here. Yes. I actually did notice that. Okay, so we go here. Oh yeah, we need to put in this, don't we? Silly. Have you seen? I actually haven't. I've never seen Mother Jones, which may sound shocking, but when you get to know me, it's not really that shocking. Like, isn't it made by the same people who made the amazing Digital Circus and all that? Yeah. Oh, okay. Fish not found in water moment. Oh, that hit me too deep. Yeah, so I'll have like a corridor down here. Yeah, that makes the most sense. watch Mona Jones or else. No, I tell you what I will watch. I'll watch Hell of a Boss because I watched Hazbin Hotel, but I haven't watched Hell of a Boss. Fish. Yeah, fish. Okay, so the rest of it, realistically, one second. Let me actually get a picture of the backstage area. One second. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, okay, so that's good. So it's basically the same as... Was there any scenes in the boat ride that we didn't know how it worked? No, not really. So basically, the layout is sound. It's just the way they use it is confusing. And I'll give you an example that won't spoil it. Keep it on. You got this, dude. Don't give up any time. You think about it. Gotta give up. Think about this. Yeah, of course. Thank you, Paul. So, think about it like this, Nathan. There's a scene, which I'm not going to say what they're doing, but the main intention is to reach the security office from Kids Cove. They're right here, and they have to walk over to the security office. So instead of, taking this route, walking down, going over the arch, and all the way into the security office, I'll lie that in a second. What they do is they go back here, presumably, go all the way through the boat ride, and end up over here. Walking over. Which makes no sense! one by well is crazy. Okay, right, so, yeah, so, what the why, lol, it would just be easier to take the bridge. Exactly. So, the layout is really sound. But, again, it's just one of those things. Best not to... Don't think about it too hard. Your brain will melt. Oh, another stretch. Oh. God. Bro, why am I so tight tonight? Wait, there's an area to get on to the boat ride from a different side. Yeah, so if you look at the layout of the thing, and if you look at the inside of the parts and service, there's a gate, like a shutter gate, that goes up, and it borders the boat ride. So that's the way I've sort of positioned it, which may be wrong, but I don't know what to tell you. Will my golden retriever convince you to be kidnapped? Crazy. Also, do you know what is crazy, folks? If you can, please like the stream and make sure to hype all of my videos in my Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie playlist. Obviously, there's like 15 parts right now. It's crazy, and we'll possibly go up to 20 before this is finished. So if you can, please help to support the series. It's doing very well at the moment, but it could do even more amazing. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna widen this. Yeah, so I'll make it, in the blogs, there's the actual layout of the building itself. Yeah, so I'll use the hallway texture. How much longer are you going to keep going? Be going for? Stream-wise, we're going to stream for a full 3 hours. I've done most of what I need to do, because what usually happens is I have to design it first and then record building it. So we got most, if not all, of the designs done, with the exception of the exterior, which I'll have to brick over and make sure it's all nice and good, because there'll have to be stuff where garbage goes, most likely at the back. How was the FNAF 2 movie? Really good. I enjoyed it. A lot of critics didn't, but they can go suck an egg. But yeah, I enjoyed it. A lot of people enjoyed it. Absolute cinema. Obviously, there's a few things of note to work on for FNAF 3. I think one of the main complaints, which isn't that big, but again, it is go to the thing, to the later film, is just don't rush the script, because it did feel a bit rushed in the pacing. But apart from that, it was fantastic. The set design was incredible. The animatronics, Jim Henson's Creature Workshop did a fantastic job, in my opinion, and they should be very proud. The post-credit scene was not expected. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. Obviously, we won't tell what it is, but again, there were loads of Easter eggs. Some I actually wasn't expecting. There were a few audible gasps in my room, in my cinema stage when they saw it. My question is, how does the FNAF 2 movie Pizzeria have a water ride? So it's basically like a boat scene. Yeah. I saw it. Loved the mid credit scene. Again, God and Freddy, try not to reveal too much. If it's a spoiler, then don't put it in the chat, please. Just for the benefit of everyone else. What am I doing? Yeah, I'll do this. Right, oh my god, I'm literally getting lost in my own pizzeria. It's crazy. Yeah, so we'll change the textures a teensy bit. Yeah, push that back. What room are you building? Teensy bit's crazy. What do you mean? What's this room? So, this is the side room which you see very briefly. I thought the bridge over the water ride was inf. What? Yeah, so this is like the exit to the pizzeria, the side exit. I think this is like for truck deliveries or something like that. I watched the behind the scenes. Yeah, the blog. So this is in front of the entry room. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, so there's two bridges. There's one over there and then one here. And then it's like a boat ride. You go into it, you swim through. You go through the other side. And then you make your way out. I'm assuming they do it like one per ride. The water ride seems like a safety hazard. I was saying this, like, because like there's like a scene where someone falls into the water ride, and I'm thinking, like, how come there's not like flesh-eating bacteria in this place? Like, seriously, like, if it's gone for like 40 years, this place should be absolutely filthy. Now, obviously, I think it's being maintained by someone. I'm not going to say who, but it's just really funny that there isn't like any algae or like plant life inside the pizzeria, given like there's a huge moat of water. Which is why when I eventually did the puppet tunnel, which I'll show here, I did add like some hanging roots and like some mushrooms, because I do feel like we are missing like certain just more natural things. So yeah, it's like all the bricks are green. If it doesn't come out on streaming services before 2026, I'm pirating the movie off a sketchy website, which I would never condone, obviously. You hear that, Blumhouse? I'm one of the good guys. Can't do it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like any water ride or any like water sport, like water park, it's gonna be like filth laden, honestly. You're questioning the realism of a movie you possess. No. This is layout and environment. Can you go at least one stream without burping. I'm sorry, I've had 2 coffees. I think I've got like a stomach issue or something. Ugh. Squeeze me. But yeah. But yeah, we'll have some arcades in here, I think. And then we will have a shutter like the one in Parts and Service. I just looked, and the sides of the floor water is light blue. Yes, I did see that as well. But I just ignore that. Like, you will find... Okay, there are going to be some texture inconsistencies I can't really work on because we've already done them. But, again, if you can change it. Like I said, it was about like 90 to 95% accurate. That doesn't mean it's 100% accurate. How long did it take you to build this? Yo, Connor, how you doing? So I started this project earlier this year, and then I had to pause it because there was no like images coming out. But I would say it's taken me about 3 to 4 weeks, maybe 2 months to make, combining all the time I've worked on it. Again, it's a labour of love, but also welcome, Connor. Also, folks, if you can, please like the stream. It's greatly appreciated because, of course, it helps spread my channel throughout the blessed YouTube algorithm. And, of course, make sure to hype and like my latest videos. Yeah, so if you can, like and hype my episodes for the... By the way, the meme is canon. Yeah, I saw that. Are you going to add the water in? Also, the crash boat next to the bridge by the entrance. Yeah, so this is the planned version. So this is like the work in progress version. So whatever I do here, I copy over here. So if I've actually got the completed version over here from the tutorial. So yeah, so there's water in here and you got boats. Yeah, I decided to actually have boats inside to have a bit of a realism factor. Just because it looks so good. Thank you. I was thinking about doing a boat, but I thought, why not just add, like, literally add a boat? You know, it makes so much sense. Like, do you know what I mean? So you can actually, I can actually ride this thing all the way down. Now, obviously, you may break some lily pads, but again, it's all right. It's okay. It's fine. And obviously, there's the entrance to Parts and Service. I'm literally griefing my own build. What's going on? But yeah, you can go all the way down underneath the bridge. Oh! Yeah, yeah, breaks every single one. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I can replace them. It's fine. But again, it's just like it's what you gotta do. And obviously, you go into this part of the ride. You know. Pirate Cove, whatever. There's absolute destruction. Now, obviously, the lily pads you can remove, but, you know, it's just one of those things. It's an entrance to Parts and Service, though. I never noticed that in the tour videos. No, right, I'm gonna explain it to Barry. So, if you look at the layout for the pizzeria itself, the Parts and Service borders the end part of the boat ride, and in Parts and Service the gate is directly bordered to the boat ride through the layout. So both in the movie and in the layout, it makes sense that there is a gate that goes through the boat ride, because they go round the pizzeria to the boat ride to the security office, and the only way they can do that without like walking into the boat ride and then coming back out is literally having the gate, the shutter gate at the boat ride, which makes the most sense. You know, I know obviously it's not shown in the movie, but I'm sort of using my logic here in terms of layout, because there is a shutter gate there and it's not gonna just draw up to nothing like a brick wall. So I used my initiative and I've added that in. I think it works. You don't have to add it if you don't want to, but this is what I've done. Okay. In the entrance, in the hallway, that doorway. No. No, so there's the hallway that goes into Parts and Service. And then going into Parts and Service, there's the gate. The little shutter gate. So yeah. Yeah. Right, is there anything I missed? Yeah, so let me just replace these lily pads. Okay, interesting. This whole time I thought the alleyway was the thing. No. No, it's like it's they could have done a better job with the blog. I don't know why they had to cut certain stuff out. Like, if anything, like more of the spoilers. I'm guessing that there's going to be a third movie coming out. Absolutely. I like the stream and shared it live for friends. Thank you. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a third movie. I'm going to say this on Twitter. I think I put on sushi if I want. Murdering lilies. I see the lilies in one block. Yeah, I know. But yeah, honestly, I hope they take their time. You know, they cook with the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 movie. I want it to be more like emotional for me, because like the only time I actually like felt anything like emotion wise in the movie was like at the very end, which I'm not gonna say what happens, but it's I don't know why it was like a split second of emotion. I'm not a psychopath, I swear, but yeah, I really hope there's like a really like they avoid the more corny elements of FNAF 3 and they actually make it. The end was a bit sad. Yeah, I thought it was a bit sad, but I do hope they lean into that with FNAF 3, because that's the thing. Like FNAF 1 and FNAF 2, they're more goofy, you know, like full of jump scares and stuff like that. But FNAF 3, it is that, but it's also, you know, the mini games. You know, it's the mini games. It's the good ending. You know, when the spirits are finally released, and it's that sort of like bittersweet moment at the end of the game where you've done all that work. And I think I do think they should reflect that in the movie, because it is such a moment of nostalgia for a lot of people. The end was depressing. Yeah, Vanessa got free ice cream. That's what she got. But yeah, so oh, my name, I like Wasabi, and I think there was like a cartoon character called Dr. Wasabi, so it was like from a cancelled TV show. William Afton really said dining's great. Yep. Okay, so I'll raise the bar so they can actually get through. Yeah, so this will be a secondary exit. Okay. Wait. Okay. And then obviously this will lead to outside. But I'll make it sort of reasonable to the thing. Wait. Did she die or something? No, she didn't. Didn't die. I haven't died. William Afton. Go on, Freddy, stop spoiling stuff. I'd love to see more flashbacks, maybe more scene of Fredbear's, or maybe Sis location, which would be very cool. Yeah, I agree. I think the flashbacks were very short. I think obviously there's like dream sequences and all that crap. We need Fredbear's. Yes. I if I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think we will get Fredbear's. In the movie at least. Good, because she's probably my favourites in the whole movie. Yeah, she has like this kind of like weird stare that turns into a meme. Kind of funny. I hope the second movie comes out on TV. Yeah, most likely will. I'm sure some television stations will pick it up. But yeah, we might see Fredbear's in the third movie. I doubt it. I mean, if it's like, they might. It's a possibility, but I think I would like it to be focused solely on the location, like Fazbear's Frights, because I like that they're trying a different thing with this. What's up, Doodle Boy? White family jump scare. Crazy reference. But yeah, Was the buy of 83. Okay, right. White. What? What's happening? Yeah, I think we'll have a which part are you building? All of it. So we finished most of it. We've been designing the storage room, the kitchen, the hallway, the roof for the main building. Though I didn't really like how we have two Michaels in the cinematic universe. Yeah, I've realised that. That's going to be quite confusing. I'm guessing that the movie Fredbear Family Diner takes place in the 70s, most likely, yeah. I mean, oh my god. Bro, my neck is so tight. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. Because even in, like, the original timeline, in, like, the 70s, like, Fredbear's Family Diner is a thing. Which does make sense. Now, the question is, what do I make with this? Do I like make like a unisex bathroom? Or do I just yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna make some individual bathrooms. What if this might be dumb, but what if you know the map layout, the hallway stops? At the boat ride, what if we just stop at the area behind those double doors, just like a garage for the first film? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's an old building. What would it have? Well, I just... Okay, right. You got me. You got me. Okay. We'll stretch it out. We'll stretch it out. Bro, search for Freddy signs. How about one day you do a live stream visiting your followers' maps? I would, but I literally have no time. I'm waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning for the past like 4 weeks at the moment to get stuff done. So I appreciate the offer, but I simply just do not have time. Which I'd rather be blunt but honest rather than lead anyone on, because you know, it's not fair on you guys. Okay. Okay, right. Let's go down here. Okay, right, we're gonna really have to squeeze these bathrooms in. And then if there's a true boat ride is there and the rest of the hallway isn't actually there. Look, bro, I've finished the boat ride. I'm not working on the boat ride anymore. This is done. This is done. I'm gonna talk to you, a fan art of you as I'm trying to go for it, Golden Freddy. I cannot be horrified anymore. I am beyond that now. Okay, so in the actual thing, there will be some lights underneath here as well. Does the boat ride even exist in the film? Yes, so it's not shown on camera, but the tunnel exists over there. Would love to see an animatronic Fredbear as an Easter egg or something, maybe some like red stains on its mouth. The Freddy Google thing. I stopped in the first scene, I'm sure you'd like that. Shut your mouth! No, we don't talk of that. Right. Oh my god. Okay. Right, let's see here. Right, so we'll have some yeah, some of my old arcade cabinets over here. Did you just... What, I stretched? What's wrong with me? I don't know what I should do about mine. Like, if I should break the hallway, like add a boat ride. Add the boat ride. Add the boat ride. That's the most logical thing you can do, honestly. But also, there's sense there isn't. It makes sense there isn't a hallway. Yeah, yeah. It's this movie editing. It doesn't make any sense, and it sounds like the thing people do to Toy Chica. Okay, okay, bro. You know, we got almost to the almost to the end of the stream without talking about Toy Chica, but there you go, Gordon Freddy. You did it. Well done. Well done to you. You get a medal. This is a wasabi thing. Don't question the stretching. Indeed, indeed. I've got no. The thing about it is, like, I've got a lot of muscle. Okay, because I work out every day. So I tense up a lot if I'm sat down for quite a while. So it's like, you know, just deal with it. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, what do you think of Toy Chica? You freaks. Bro's got a six-pack. I don't have a six-pack, but I'm... Ah, no, I'm built. I'll say that. You work out? Yeah, of course. Bro, how do you think... Okay, I'm sat down most of the time, so I have to divide my time, 40 minutes working, and then 20-minute break, of which I do 5 sets of 6. What is it, 6? Yeah, I do 5 sets of 6, and then I repeat that for about 5 to 6 times a day, 7 days a week. So I work out constantly. It's very much, it's required for me to be like this, otherwise I will get fat. And, you know, I'll be like every dad with an office job, because I sit down too much. Right, let me read the rest of the chats. Nathan says, the only other thing I don't know about why it's out the hallway is to get the areas fast. Did they add time to retexture it? You can just cut the boat ride in half and actually connect the kitchen hallway. Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, it really doesn't. On the layout, it shows the boat ride going in a loop for both times. So again, look, it's up for you. It's up to you, but I would strongly advise you put in the boat ride and the hallway, because that's the only way it makes sense, factoring in movie editing, because you can chalk it up to just like the movie not really making sense layout wise. Search FNAF 2 movie on Google as a cool Easter egg. Really? Huh. Boat ride way better. Yeah, because it makes it more practical, and I'd rather have that for people who actually build it and play it, rather than have this huge hallway. I headcanon that the bow ride on Mangle's size goes underground. Yeah, but it's a big if. It's a big thing, and I've already, like, with these kind of things, I usually go with Occam's razor. Like the thing with the least amount of assumptions usually is the right place to go. And with this, I think it helps dramatically, because I think if you keep thinking about sort of movie editing, you're going to lose your mind about it. That's why I'm thinking it goes underground. Yeah, but it's like, why would they do that though? It's like plumbing, it's excavation. It's much easier to have it on the same level as the regular boat ride. And plus, how do kids get out? Like, genuinely, like, how would the kids get out if it's like they can't go up on an incline in a boat? And there's no, like, track. There's no underground track. So they will be stuck in a subterranean cavern. Because there's no thing. Maybe the hallway leads to the bridge and lets you walk over it. Nah, yeah, again, firstly, movie logic. Secondly, FNAF logic. Yeah, again, I'm just doing the one that makes the most sense to me. I mean, like I said on Discord, Dorco said it loops around to the other side, but they have to have 2 lanes for boats to fit. But again, okay. It makes sense if it's like 1 ride per time. Just me, or are you lacking the whole arcade? I'm adding the arcade bit to the rest of the episode. So alongside, so in the episode where we do the bathroom and the side bit, I will be adding the arcades. I've already done this part for the other pizzeria, the actual tutorial, and then we'll have a row of arcades here and then some arcades over here. So don't worry about that. You can't apply real logic to movies or games. Yeah, but you know who some people are. Let's just be honest about it. You know. Also, folks, speaking of applying things, how about you apply that amazing like and hype to one of my videos for the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie Pizzeria series? It's greatly appreciated. Okay, what kind of stuff was some stuff? Well, didn't you say that area in parts and service was also a boat ride? If so, then... Yeah, but that's the other side. That's the other side of the boat ride. Yo, RGB, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right. Okay. What am I doing? Yes, I'm doing the bathroom. Bathroom. Which animatronic do you want to see in the third movie? Yeah, Springtrap. We're gonna see the marionette. What else? What else? I don't know, but the boat ride is cool. Yeah. Yeah, so Springtrap, obviously, maybe like, some endos. Some of the props used, I think that'd be pretty cool. I confidently said Phantom Bonnie, then I realised there's no Phantom Bonnie. It's on your head! It's on your head. Oh, what was it? Got a bit of stuff in my eye. Oh. Okay, right. Yeah, this is gonna be a stretch. Oh my god. Wait, there's no Phantom Bonnie? No. Speaking of Springtrap, did we get to see him in the film? Since that's when he got Springtrapped in the game. I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. What room is this? Yeah, so this is going to be the bathroom. Yeah, the bathroom. Because we don't really see where this goes, and that annoys me. To no end. So we're gonna have this as a bathroom because that's the only room that makes sense. Otherwise, where would they poop? Spoiler-free chat. Yes, yes. Gotta go by eating breakfast. Yo, see you later. Sleep along bathroom. Look, I'm doing the best I can, given what we have. Hot take, the parson service is the most interesting room. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree. Please don't end your stream until another 1987. Well, we're going to be streaming for 3 hours. I don't know how long we've got long left, but I don't think we got long. So make sure to like the stream, folks, and make sure to hype my Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie Pizzeria series videos. It's on the playlist on my channel. 9 minutes. Oh, thank you, Josh. Okay. Honestly, it might be weird, but I feel like the Kids Cove area is the most interesting. Yeah, I feel that. It's a very strange layout. I will say. Oh. Oh. Okay, right. This should be... Oh, what am I doing? The whole pizzeria is interesting in general. It is. mostly realistic. Well, like even if with the FNAF 1 movie, they could show where the toilets were, and this time they didn't. Like I said before, this pizzeria, I can see being a cartoon for something, but not real. But the first film, if you told me it's a real place, I can believe you. Yeah, I can imagine that. Like, it's real for the most part, which I appreciate. But there are certainly some questions. Obviously, me, Barry, and Nathan basically like Jerry to shreds over the layout. I was like, no, it's this. But I'm very glad I finally got to see the movie and find out that my Pizzeria series is like mostly like 90 to 95% accurate, which I'm very happy with. Because you know a lot of effort does go into these videos. You know, I have to get research for each part of the rooms. You know, that's why I've been so patient, because I have to literally wait until I get some stuff. It's definitely a weird place, but I'd go to it, yeah. It would be cool to have the third movie end with a fire and the attraction based on how the first two movies sort of follow the first two games. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's not really as kid-friendly as the first two. Now, I know they have to do it, but I really hope that it sort of goes back to that, and I said this like 3 times before, but I'll say it again, that it goes back to that sort of very bittersweet moment at the end of FNAF 3, you know, where you've like set all the spirits free for the mini games, you know, the happiest day. Did the movie show more footage of the rooms, or did the tour vlogs cover the whole thing? The movie answered a lot of questions I had for some of the rooms, primarily in what it didn't show. Scott will probably find a way to make the third dark, but try to balance it. Yeah, exactly. Because I really want it to be the sort of like FNAF 3, FNAF VHS Squimpers kind of ending where they're all put to rest. You know, the second one was kid friendly. Dang, was expecting them to be more adult since they want to be. No, to be fair, it's yes and no. There's it is quite gruesome, I will say. I wasn't expecting it to be as gruesome as it was, because it was like a 12 kind of thing, you know. But yeah, it was. There was some quite gruesome scenes. The second movie was pretty scary. Yeah, they definitely upped the scare factor. For the Final Fantasy 2 movie. I really love the creepy and horror parts of FNAF 2. Yeah, I'd agree. Right, I'm gonna head out. Bye, guys. Yo, see you later, doodle boy. Do you think it should have been rated R? Because I've seen people mad that it was PG-13. Really? Why? Well, why are they complaining? Oh wow, FNAF is scary. Who'd have thought? Blow drying your hair. Huh? Oh, wait. Let me remove that. Is that a thing? Yeah. Right, okay. First of all, when I'm out of the shower, I wrap a towel around my head. PG-13 makes more money. That's true. I don't know what I'm thinking, like, is it a rating? You guys can calm down. Exactly. This franchise is popular among kids. What are people talking about? Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like they reference Pennywise and some of the horror stuff. I saw that as well. I certainly did, because I used the song. It was like I did like an animation piece for the Final Fantasy 2 movie, like literally earlier this year, and it was literally using the smiling ribbon, like I smile the jumping back, you know, like, which is just creepy on its own, but I used one of my old art pieces, which are pretty good. I just watched that show. Lol. Right, did you like it? I do like reusing my old art pieces for shorts. Is quite creative. Because I did like a piece for the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, by referencing the old teasers. What the hell was the sound? I genuinely got creeped out by the whole yellow eyes thing. Yeah, that's fair. I did hear about the little movie. It's kind of not boring, but boring, if that made sense. It was the first movie started with a ramp. Reminds me of some creepy... No, it was a very popular song from the 1950s. And it was like sung by the two little like girl stars or something. I think like Patience and Prudence or something. It was very popular. Right, let me see if I can squeeze in these things. Bros David Attenborough. Indeed, indeed. Okay, this is gonna be so tight. Second movie moves faster. Yeah, the pacing's a bit off. I think we can all agree on that. 1950s David Attenborough. Okay, it just about fits. Just. Actually, no, I can just... Yeah, do like this. Yeah. Yeah, 2 stalls and a sink. Actually, yeah, we'll just we'll remove this. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm so burpy. Might have been that soda I had at the cinema. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I've gone like massively off popcorn. Like, not for me, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, it gets in your teeth. Not my kind of vibe. Bread's poisoned. Yeah. Oh, I just got like severe stomach damage. Like all those sweeties. I absolutely hate how we didn't get to see Golden Freddy in any of the trailers or anything. Yeah, I saw that. It was very strange. Wait, did you get any cool FNAF popcorn buckets? No, they didn't have any, unfortunately. You know, big womp. Womp womp. Okay, so big old mirror. Let's just jump to get it. Okay, right, is there anything left for us to do apart from the exterior? So we've basically done the bathroom. This is going to be a very simple bathroom. We've done the boat rides, we've done parts and service, we've done... Oh, we need to put a roof on here. That's what we need to do. So we've done the boat rides, we've done parts and service, we've done all that stuff. Dang dude, I want Carl Cup and Toy Freddy head so I can get in the corner of my room and creep me out. Or they can always buy some merch, some toys. To be fair, I want to buy like a Freddy plush. And I've been... I signed up to the sweepstakes, I think. So there's a chance I could get like a puppet thing. Okay, right. Yeah, that's good. Oh wow, it's really raining outside. Oh, it's gonna be miserable. Right, so we've basically done all we can, with the exception of the exterior. So, yeah, I think we'll call it there. So overall, this is going to be a fantastic week. We're going to get this done. I'm going to do a video tour on it. All in vibrant visuals. So hopefully you guys sort of get ready for that. The order of events of which we'll do the episodes will be the storage room and the rest of the hallway, the kitchen. Yeah, the kitchen and any like details in the main room, and then we'll do the side rooms, the roof, and then we'll do the exterior and the general roofing, and then it'll be done. Yeah, because most of the roofs will be done, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. But the end part will most likely be a lot longer. Bear in mind. But yeah, folks, there we have it, folks. A wonderful 3-hour stream. Obviously, I've just come back from the FNAF movie. Overall, I'll give it about a 7 out of 10. Fantastic film. I would see it again if I could. But yeah, folks, if you can, please like and hype the videos that I've been doing on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie series. I think we'll do another stream. No, I think we'll see. But folks, I want to say thank you for watching the stream. My name has been Dr. Wasabi. I bid you a most pleasant good morning, good evening, or good night. And of course, as always, goodbye.